What's going on, everyone? I hope you're all doing well. And thank you for joining me on this 10th edition of the Vendetta Gold Monthly Gazette. We've been doing this since we became a Patreon. Actually, with the first Patreon month, I just did a video on it. It wasn't part of the Gazette yet, so we're always one month behind on the additions to uh, the actual Patreon. So next month will be the 1 year on our 12th bag received from Vendetta. So that's going to be a special one we do on that. I think we'll have a little extra thrown in on that edition. But this month's has come in, and you can tell it is something. There we got our sticker. It is something that is unusual. It is not our usual little bag of pay dirt with the mark on it. So thought we'd open this up and see what it was and check it out. And also, it came with, I knew this before I ever saw it. Hold on, let me get it out of the. Yeah, this came with a little card, but I knew immediately when I saw these, I was guessing this is stuff that we saw him getting out of the Chief Mine last month on his channel. And these are some of those specimens. And sure enough, it had the card in it. There it is, from the Chief Mine, collected by Mike Vendetta, April 23rd, 2023. And then you can see there's a list of goodies in there. Our calcite, chrysocialia, malachite, molybdenite, rosacite, and smithsonite. And I kind of went online looking for specifics on these, and I really, there's enough crystallizations in them. I wasn't really able to identify them specifically, but they are some very, very cool specimens, especially whenever it's something you've seen Mike going through the mine where these things come from out there in Arizona. So yeah, he had them with the cool, basically the cool side up, and you can really see some the sparkle and the crystallization going on in there. I got them outside. I was hoping I'd have better light than inside with the natural light. I've been getting thunderstorms all day, so we have a break in the weather. But this one here is particularly cool. You can see it's almost got like it's got the blue in it, that beautiful blue, and then it looks like a sparkly silver, and then you've got the quartz crystals and the formation actually in the quartz there that actually looks like a little chip of it's not golden enough to be gold, but it's like the way gold would be in there. Maybe has a coppery look to it. Could be just pyrite. Kind of has a reddish hue to it. But isn't that just a beautiful little specimen with that color, that blue in it? I just love it. So I could see that being like the home for some kind of little mini figurine that you put on that for that. They make those little micro scenes, because that is just an awesome looking landscape on that little tiny thing. So that's definitely my favorite. And then this big white one here with the crystal and the sparkle all in it. Where I'm not sure if that could be it's mica that's in there with the quartz that's giving it that extra little sparkle in there. It was showing up a little better earlier. You could see it glinting, but still very awesome. So I am really happy with these unique specimens. Like I said, it's really cool that we saw Mike in the mine where these have come out. So thank you so much once again, Mike Vendetta. You never know what you're going to get. It's a thank you for being a Patreon member. I'm the $25 tier, and that will be. I was a $5 tier member before that for a few months, and then we kicked it up to the 25. And started, like I said, I thought it was a cool way to kind of highlight what he does for his viewers on his channel, for a thank you for. And if you got the $50 Patreon, $100 Patreon, you'll hopefully we'll get to see John's always behind on doing his. Hopefully we'll get to see what the $50 looks like, or somebody else will put some out, because like I said, these $25 ones, some beautiful chunks in that. And of course, like I said, there's you got my favorite there. So I think that's awesome. And of course, we came with, like I said, it's very nice to have the the tag that identifies them for sure. And we got our Vendetta sticker. So I guess that's a good time now to mention, if y'all were part of the channel from last year, you'll know that in June we kick off Vendetta Week for the second year, Vendetta Week 2. So it kind of, if you're not familiar with Vendetta Week, it came about last year when Klesh had some gold that a viewer had sent into him, supposedly from Vendetta, that was magnetic. And Klesh actually called out Vendetta by name, uh, as being, the suspect provider of this, erroneous, whatever material that came in full of black sand and supposedly magnetic gold. But it was just the fact, we found it to be rather insulting and uncalled for. He also had called out Miller Prospecting as far as being mentioned, but oh no, he knew Miller. He was supposedly wasn't familiar with Vendetta, even though he had been in the live chat on, I believe it was Vendetta's video or John R's video, just the previous week before all this came up when he did his video. So a number of us took offense to that. And John R. and I had basically, John R. Prospecting and I had talked about it, and we decided, try to see if anybody would be interested in running, showing some solidarity for Vendetta, and it turned into quite the the Vendetta Week celebration. So it went on for almost 2 weeks actually. But I was thinking this year, if y'all wanted to be part of that, I know John's got a ton of pay dirt from Vendetta that he needs to do, so he will definitely be putting out some videos. I'm going to be doing some, of course. And last year, that was the thing. Mike Hill really pushed this. He loved the Vendetta Week, and he was the first one to put a video out. I was going to start it off on that Friday, and he actually beat me to the punch. He had got his in, and he kicked us off on Thursday. So, like I said, he was always ready to roll. So that was awesome. And then I don't think he ever did a video for a month where he didn't talk about getting in your stuff, doing your. So that's the thing. Give you time if you wanted to be part of it. You could get an order into Vendetta. He sends his stuff out very quickly, and if he's not out on the road somewhere, partying up at the Freedom Fest or crawling around in mines out in California or Arizona. But he normally you'll get his stuff very quickly, so you got plenty of time to pick you up whether it's one of his little $40 pirate bags or one of his regular gram bags or a nice big jug or and I think it's very cool that a number of channels actually started from last year putting out, because that was the thing, is just like get your pay dirt and turn on your phone. You can do it vertical, you can do it horizontal, record something. You don't have to worry about editing. Just pause it in between if you want to, or just run a little quick shot of the end of it when you're at what you've got and show the pay dirt. And like I said, it was just cool. My philosophy on it was, we didn't, people were they were really pissed off at Clash that supported Vendetta, and there were a lot of people, and he lost a number. He lost a number of our subscribers. I can tell you that for sure. But he always he even called us out by name as that community. So he doesn't really consider himself part of what we call the gold treasure community, and indeed he's not. He outnumbers us by millions of subscribers and views compared to our little channel. So no, it's nothing about that. It's just, again, that was why it was so offensive, that there's a number of people that never heard of Vendetta, and they got their first mention on his channel of it in a negative light. And no tell, he's a pay dirt seller. He's not just a channel that puts out pay dirt here and there. He is a seller, and you're hurting his business for something that's, like I said, an erroneous pay dirt that's just throwing out bullshit. So, but again, as I said, a number of channels started from putting out their little videos, and kind of got the bug on wanting to do some YouTube. So that's very cool as well. So I was thinking we could kick it off on the Friday, June 16th, and then let it run until the next weekend, Sunday the 25th, and just make it like I said, Vendetta Week 2. And again, that was my call on or my take on it was, let's not worry about punishing or show our, and rather than showing our dislike for Clash, let's show our support for Vendetta. And people really grabbed onto that. And like I said, there were a bunch of Vendetta videos out for that month, so I think that'd be cool to kind of give it another nod, because he's put out some wonderful pay dirts and some great videos, and his channel has grown, uh, probably almost doubled over the last year, I think, from when he would hit the 1,500 back. I'm not don't remember exactly, but I mean, I was with him. I was on his channel when he was still at 500. So it's amazing. It's very big kudos to Vendetta. It's because he's a great guy. Y'all see him on his stuff. He is, he's the real deal. So, and he puts out a great material, and he's very honest. And like I said, we're very proud to support him. And like I said last year, that Vendetta does not need anyone coming to his defense, because there's nothing to defend against for him. He's above reproach as far as pay dirt companies go, in my opinion, and in a great number of people's opinions. So, all right, that's about long enough on that, I think. Contact me at BayouGoldGuy79@gmail.com if you want a little more information on being part of this. Maybe coordinate when some videos are going to be coming out, so people have a chance to make sure they know they're being out. Because I know the notifications, definitely on my channel, have do not go out like they did even 4 months ago. That's 6 months ago. So I don't know. Anyway, thank you all so much once again for join me on this hard-hitting edition of Vendetta Gold Monthly Gazette, or Vendetta Gazette Gold Monthly. Yeah, get your damn publication right. And till the next time, it's Bayou Gold Guy saying, get those Vendetta orders in, and peace out, my friends.